What's up, guys? This is Frank the Tank from the Podheads web show here in another session with my guys JB Perez, C Money. We're here with Blac Lou Caine.
Yes, sir. What?
Team Capo. Finesse.
What up?
Yes, sir. All that.
North Carolina, right?
Yeah, all that, man. All that.
Man, yeah.
Welcome, bro.
Yeah, well, thank you for coming by the show. We appreciate it. You know, always good to have 420 friendly artists.
Yeah. I'm glad to be a part of it, man.
So you're out of North Carolina, like you said, right?
Right.
Have you? And you know, I've lived in North Carolina. We've all JB's been up here as well. We were just talking before the interview about how police are up there. I don't even fuck around in North Carolina, but I mean, it's not legal, right? It's not legal out there.
Not yet.
You smoke?
Not yet. We working on it.
Yeah, for real. Have you always smoked?
I mean, it's legal. It's legal in house, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yup.
When did you start smoking?
Ah man, honestly, and just so you know, it's so real. I like to keep it real, good man. You know, so
Yeah.
a lot of people say, I first had my first piece with my lovely grandmother. Right.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Yeah. So early age, about I say 14, 15 maybe.
Yeah. That's actually pretty standard around if you think about it. The reality of it is that's around the time. See, Money, what were you, like 12?
I was 13 or 14.
Yeah, so there you go.
My son was 15. I would lose my mind if he smoked though.
Right.
But yeah, so people, by the way, if you don't know who Blac Lou Caine is, you can find him everywhere. This guy is busy all over social media, YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, Apple. I mean, look up the name and you're gonna find it hard not to find him.
Very true.
Yeah, and you've been doing it a few years, man. Got some good out there. I was listening to Talk My Shit, Get Racks, and New Season the movie. This is your latest thing, right?
Right. The movie.
Now, is this a movie or is this like a kind of a?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so more so what the due season visual is so I have a tape out on all platforms, and it's the due season tape. So what I wanted to do was give the fans a visual for each record on the tape. So that's more so what I did. And the tape itself is real life events, real life things that I've been going through. And that's for all of my music. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying I go out here and get into stuff so I got something to rap about. Like, it's real life events. And that's what I did with it. You know, I felt like it wasn't enough. After making the tape, I'm like, nah, I want to let them see what I'm talking about. Because some people can get the wrong idea about you. They listen to the music and they gonna paint their own picture. You know? And my thing is this. And life is, it's who you see yourself to be in the mirror, and it's who they see you to be. The actual person is the person you're looking at in the mirror. And then you have that person that you think yourself to be, who you think you are in your head. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to break all that down so no one paints a picture on me, you know, I just try to give them a visual. Yeah, the music is cutthroat and all that. In my line of lifestyle, you have cutthroat situations, but for the most part, I'm a family, I'm a son, I'm a brother, you know, I'm a good dude, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to detach myself so nobody think, oh man, he's unapproachable. You know, and I don't want that image. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So,
yeah. I mean, your environment and the life that you live, you gotta be a certain way, but that doesn't mean, you know, you're fucking unapproachable.
Right. Like that only pertains to people that's in that, you know what I'm saying? But all around, man, anybody tell you, we gonna laugh. We gonna smoke good. We gonna laugh. We gonna have us a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we do, man. You just like to have fun, man. Good vibes, you know?
Yeah. I seen a couple of little videos, gambling racks on fucking baseballs. And I laughed my ass off. I'm like, this guy's been 5 stacks on throwing a garbage ball in a trash can.
So I'm gonna tell you, that was inspired from that was inspired from one of my favorite movies, Paid in Full.
Oh, I love Great.
That was inspired, yeah. So like that's where that comes from. Like we watched that repeatedly back to back when I was coming up, you know. So
Wow.
pretty much stole the sauce from that and ran with it. Not more so stole it, but we was bigging up the scene from the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
You know, that's funny. We always talk. We're all like cinephiles here. We love movies. And Paid in Full, man, slept on movie. Not too many people hear about that. It's a great movie, man. If y'all haven't seen it, it's a great movie.
The real. Hey, let me ask you this: did you know it was a Paid in Full too?
No.
Right. Me either. I caught on to it late. Yes, in fact, it's Paid in Full 2 this out. And it's been out for a minute, a long time.
Yeah, check it out. Because Paid in Full was like a true story, right? It was based on a true story.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It was based on Alpo and Richie Porter.
There you go. Wow.
Mhm.
So you're North Carolina style. So let's talk about that lifestyle if you're okay with that, talking about
Cool. Let's get to it.
All right, cool. So you grew up, let's talk about like your history. What'd you do before rapping? How'd you make money? You know what I'm saying? You talk about a tough lifestyle.
Right. Straight like that, man. I've always I've had one or two jobs out my life, you know what I'm saying? And I tried it out for the lifestyle I wanted and the things that I was doing. It just wasn't adding up at the end of the day. I'm not gonna say I'm one of those artists whose father wasn't in his life. My father and my stepfather has always been in my life, you know what I'm saying? Just one word.
I read that your grandfather played guitar.
Yeah, all that. So I had all that support. So, you know, me like personally, man, you know, I hustle, you know, just being truthful with it. I hustle and I got it how I had to get it, but never been a fan of taking up from no one. Sometimes I'm giving when I can't even afford to give, you know what I mean? Just to throw that out there, you know, but I always did what I had to do. You know, never been the type to sit around and wait on a handout. We just got to get it how we got to get it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if it takes me putting on a suit, a fast food suit with a bow tie, which I did when I worked at Steak and Shake, hey, that's what we had to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Got to do what you got to do.
No, there's no excuse for not, you know, for sitting around not doing shit. You know, you got
No excuse whatsoever.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's what's up. So you have definitely have had good influences in your life as far as work ethic, and it's
always, always.
So
shout out to my mother. Shout out to my mother. She always kept a job. Always bust her ass, man. Always, you know.
Happy Mother's Day, man, to all those moms. We're doing it today. I interviewed my mom earlier. That's what I was talking to before you. And
that's what's up.
It's fun, you know. Moms, man, are so underrated sometimes, man. Just,
right.
Especially single.
You can't do that. I'm gonna tell you, my mom motto is this: you only get one mother. You only get one.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
You only
same shit.
That's it.
Your mom is the only one, bro. Through ups and downs, bro. The only person on your team that will always be on your team, will always have your back. Like a lot of people don't give their moms credit, bro. Like you need somebody on your back. Your mom.
Most of them, not all. I know some pretty shitty moms.
Guess what though? Mom Deuce ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. She gonna tell you the way it need to be told.
Oh,
you know, your homeboys won't even do that sometimes.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, my mom would smack me across the face and say I'm stupid.
Hey, that's hey.
And that's what you need, bro.
I need
it. So let's get back to you and what you got going on. Talk to me about Cream Team. Is this like your people? Is everybody? I was listening to a couple of tracks that you had. I think it's to write down your homeboys, but you had two people on that Get Racks that were snapping.
Right. Okay. So that's one of them. It's my little brother. He go by the name 320 Swoo.
Yes.
Okay.
We actually just wrapped up a tape. That's my next project that I'm about to drop right now with 320 Swoo. It's titled Out the Gate. The other artist was Mac. You know what I'm saying? He's also an artist that's affiliated with Cream Team, and we've been rocking for years, you know, more like brothers.
Wow, okay.
Came together.
Mm-hmm. So you guys do everything together, make music, travel, tour, you know, stuff like that?
All of that. You know, sometimes we can travel all together. Sometimes, because at the end of the day, I'm a solo artist. But, you know, Cream Team That's the label I started, you know, back in I want to say 2007. Nah, about 06, 07. Oh, wow. So Cream Team, I started as a solo artist, but you know, I got friends that I come out the sandbox with, and they also got talent, and we just sort of, it's not a game whatsoever. It's a cordial unit, if you get what I'm saying, and we move as one. Some of us took it serious, some of us didn't, and I happen to be one of the ones who was serious with it from the jump.
We can relate.
Know? And you never know what a person's going through.
Absolutely.
So one to say, he did this. Nah, you just never know what a person's going through. Some people got more on their plate than others. Some people can manage what's on their plate better than others, and that's what was up with that situation. So Cream Team started with me, but then it also went to being 5 other artists, myself, BLs, Young C, Squalor, P Child, which is my other brother. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, situations occur and things happen. You know, everybody's still on good terms, no salty feelings, no beef. But at the end of the day, I felt like I have to keep it going. It's like that dark ass tunnel you walking down and you like, damn, I want to turn around, but it's close if I keep going this way. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of those situations. So
it's bittersweet.
You've already been too far, bro.
Yeah, I've lost.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking around with business and all that. So that's got to be tough. No, I mean, you're managing your own career and getting yourself out there, and also managing a label, right? That's, I mean,
right. And you know, it's been that, you know, I feel like I put more time into managing a label than the artist and myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now it's like, okay, let's stick with the original game plan, which was me, a solo artist. Let's conquer that first. You get what I'm saying? Then we can move on to the, you know, whatever may fall in place.
Was that strictly a business decision, or was there other things involved in that kind of decision?
Well, honestly, it was a reckless decision from the jump, speaking in business terms. But speaking in friendship and loyalty, it was a perfect decision at the time. So now, you know, as you go through, you get to, you know, you learn more. So now as you learn more, you now understand that if this is what you want to do, you have to make a business decision and not a homeboy and friend decision. So you said like,
bro, Black, you sound like us, bro. You're preaching our story. We can relate very similar to the podcasts that have gone through that iterations, different changes because of, you know, whatever, mentalities, goals, differences, whatever it may have been.
Yeah.
You know, I used to be on the fence with it, like, this and but I had to check myself first and then understand, like, okay, well, he can't do what you're doing over right now. He's going through this. He can't just, like, okay, you could be going through a situation and you deal with it a little harder. I can be dealing with the exact same situation and sort of sweep it under the rug, but can still work. And you can't fault a person for that because, you know, I mean, like, you just can't. Everybody different. And that's what I had to learn. You know,
props to you, though. Props to you for being able to recognize that, right? A lot of people would just be like, he a shit. He ain't a worker or whatever. You recognize the reality of, you know, human beings, right? We all go through some shit.
I'm going to tell you a real life situation. Okay, so it's like, and I'd rather not say the names because, like, at the end of the day, those still my brothers and things like that, you know, but you feeling like, and I ain't gonna say you, I ain't gonna speak in no third person, me feeling like, he bullshitting on studio time, man, wasting time, whatever. And then you may talk to him later and he tell you what the reason was. All right, man, yeah, whatever. Because you done heard it all before. Maybe the other times he was lying and wasn't being truthful. But this one time he was being truthful. And you find out he was being truthful because it's like, you talk to him a couple days later. Hey, what's going on? Hey, man, yeah, packing up, man. Shit, what you got going on?
Really dealing with it.
Man, gotta move out, man. Couldn't get the rest of them, you know what I'm saying? And then you like, damn. Well, shit, man, I can help you out. Well, then it's too late because you ain't take his situation serious. You know what I'm saying? You know, and
I feel you, bro. But I mean, you cry wolf a little bit too many times. You know?
Yeah. It happens quick.
Well,
like
that's it.
Quick, man.
It's an insecurity. Someone that constantly lies or is afraid to be upfront with someone, it's some sort of an insecurity. And it's sad because that translates into fear, which can translate into a lack of work ethic, like you said. You know, sometimes it's friends or family that you have to sacrifice to grow your business. It sucks, and we've been there. Like,
and I can relate because I've been on both sides.
Sure.
Yeah.
I've been on both sides. I've been the one, you know, ashamed or insecure about speaking on a situation. So that situation turned into a whole big situation because I ain't want to open my mouth, you know, and I've been the person that person didn't want to come to and speak to. So yeah, I've been on both sides. I know how it goes. Like I say, you got to go through it to learn it. You just don't automatically know that you got to go through it.
You live and you learn. Exactly. You live and you learn. Let me, you know, talking about fear. Fear can be paralyzing. You know, it can keep you from doing a lot of things. But, you know, one thing we talk about, I always try to break things down to like the smallest, like to the micro level and get inside people's heads, right? So we talk about like what it takes for somebody to get up on a stage and do, you know, we sometimes we don't even want to post about what's going on in our lives just for whatever reason. But to get up there and go get on stage and be around people and do music, what's the process like? What got you into it? What keeps you, like, how do you prepare for something like that? What's your mind like in that? What's your headspace like?
Okay, so I'm gonna give you two scenarios because, like I say, it's a whole lot. But just to sum it up, you got your first stage where I can remember my first show, you know, and I was downtown Manhattan. I had it was this label.
Holy shit.
A label called Hot Atlantic. It was some Jamaicans, cool as hell, so cool. Like, you know, I come down with my luggage. You know, I thought I brought the fresh gear. They gave me like $5,000, told me to go get fresh. You know, I never forget it. Stretch limo. And I go there, and I brought one of my homies from Greensboro with me. And there was another cat that had just come down. And what it was, he had just did a song, and the song that he was on happened to be the hottest song I had at the time. So I wanted to hit them with the greatest. So we come to New York. I believe it was Alicia Keys' club called Downtime. She had just got it or something like that. I may be saying it wrong, but we get there and we perform. Nice crowd. The energy is up, momentum going. And the guy who I got on the song forgets his verse, and he turns around and just walks off stage.
Oh, wow.
And leave me there on stage. And right. So I'm just like,
my dude didn't try to improvise at all.
And dude did nothing. Just he rapping. And he just turned around and walked off real fast. Yeah. At the time, I was going by the name Lil Blac. So I'm like, hey, yo, man, I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. You know, Lil Blac, Greensboro, North Carolina. And all I could want to do was just want to get the hell off the stage. And, of course, behind the curtain, me and him was arguing. But, yeah, that was wow. I learned my lesson from that.
That's wild.
So from that moment forward, I learned to not only put people on songs who are not serious about their craft. I also learned to learn my words and their words, just in case it ever happens.
Nice.
You get what I'm saying? So I can,
hell yeah.
Because they won't know. They won't know unless the song is doing big and they done heard it, you know. And but other than that, as far as stage fright, I always just pick a spot on the far back wall, and I focus on that. And I'll pan that same spot from left to right and just make it look like I'm interacting. So that's how I started off getting over stage, you know, stage fright.
Yeah, sure. So
now it's automatic.
Now you're used to it.
Yeah, I'm automatic.
Easy.
Hell yeah.
This is the question I love to ask all our guests. When everything seems dark, you don't really think you should go on anymore. You should probably maybe just get a job and just, you know, family, people need money. Where is this going? This has been years. There's no movement. How do you keep going? I feel like a lot of people need to hear how to stay persistent when everything seems really, really dark.
It's crazy you asked that because I literally just went through that whole motion about a month and a half, 2 months ago. And it's like, first and foremost, it all boils down to how bad you want it. how serious you are about your craft. How many people in your family depending on you? How many people in your family know you got what it takes? They know you the one that's gonna get the family straight. How many people you done made promises like, hey mom, I'm gonna get you that red Benz with the bow on it, or your sister. You know, I'm big brother. Out of 6 of us, I'm the oldest. With all that, and I'm not saying that is, fuck that. It is. Because I'm the backbone of this family. I'm the backbone of this family right here. And I love seeing them happy. If they can't call on anybody else, they can call on Quan. That's what they call me, Quan. You know what I'm saying? They can call on me. And you see him right there? That's my son right there.
Oh, wow. Big man. Damn.
That's my son right there. And that's who was in the movie. He played the younger me, then transformed into me.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just, my heart is in it. I actually got a passion for it. You know, you can't tell me you love this music shit if you ain't never been riding down the highway, listening to your songs, and you focus. You on the highway, but you're not on the highway, you on the stage.
No,
I'm on the stage while I'm on the highway, if you get what I'm saying. And I just get, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole different feeling. Like, when I'm meant for this, man, you know? Like I say, my first piece of music was playing the guitar with my grandfather, rest in peace, Joe Main. You know what I'm saying? I thought that's what I was going to do. But guess what? It was a guitar that opened the gates to doing what I'm doing now. Although I didn't stick with the guitar, for some strange reason, I love beats with the guitar strings in them. But the guitar led to me doing what I'm doing now. Just being honest, you know what I'm saying? I love music. Ain't no way around it, you know? I don't want to do nothing else. Now, just to speak on what you said, yeah, bills got a little rough. No shows wasn't coming in. Streams wasn't doing nothing. So, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You know, just a couple months ago, I was like, damn, I need to get a job, but I can't be Blac Lou Caine rapping about this, and they pull up on this and see me doing this. You know, and but then it goes to a point where fuck what they think, nigga. How you gonna feed your family? You know what I'm saying? You know, either you gonna get out here and go harder, and you know, just when you really out here in these streets, you know, I done been to prison, you know, 3 times, you know, and not from out here hurting nobody or taking nothing from nobody. I was locked up for trying to provide for mine. I could have moved a little different, you know. Sure. Nah, I didn't get locked up for trying to provide for my family. I got locked up because I tried to flodge and do the extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you know, I got kids, man. You know, I got 6 kids, my nigga, and I can't play no games. They really depend on me.
Sure. It's not just about you. That's ultimately.
It's not even about it. It's not even about it. It's just about me. Guess what? It's no longer about me.
That's what I was saying. My bad. I misspoke. Yeah, it's not about you anymore. It's about them.
Exactly.
Look, let's talk about. Did you go? You said you go to prison. Listen. I've been in jail and I've never been in prison, but I got family and shit like that. Talk about it. In North Carolina, because I understand fucking prison in North Carolina sucks, brother. They still do out there.
It do. It's terrible. You know, it's terrible. You know, and with our respects to the gangs and the unities that do what they do, you know, it's a different lifestyle. You're not on the streets, you know. You playing by their rules, you know. You don't have a refrigerator door to open up and go eat when you want to. You can't go and take a shit in peace, you know what I'm saying? You can't take a shower in peace without having to look to the left or right and somebody whacking out to a pussy picture. You know, it's real life. It's nasty. You know, you're starving. You get 3 meals a day. Well, guess what? The average person eats around maybe 10, 11. Well, they start your first meal off around 4:30, 5 o'clock. I mean, then you get your day on. Some camps, you can lay back down and go to sleep. Some camps, you got to stay up if you don't have no prison job. Then you eat again around 11 and 12. You know what I mean? Which will probably be some bullshit, but you got to eat it. You know what I'm saying? Then you eat your last meal around 5 something. Well, guess what? You don't eat no more. Well, let's hope you got some family sending you some canteen in there, because your ribs going to be touching until it's time to eat again. You know what I'm saying? It's not where you want to be. It's really animals in cages, and you're a human.
I was just gonna say, not for nothing, this country doesn't do an exactly good job. It's not rehabilitation; they just throw you in pens and just go, If it was actual rehabilitation, it would be so much better.
It changes you, and you seem like a pretty mature, level-headed
Yeah.
person. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
prison has an effect on people.
I done had my share. Man, I may didn't get the lesson the first time. I may ain't catch on the second time. That third time, oh hell no. You know, after you just want to be around family, man. You know, people that love you. You want to do right. You know, I got friends who are 5%ers. You know, I got friends who are Christians. You know, it's like you search for that higher power, someone to pray to. You know, and you try to do right. Because I'm gonna tell you, it's like this. It's like a child with no guidance. If you ain't got some type of guidance or something that you feel, put it like this. It's things that you don't want to do in front of your moms. Like, nah, my mom's, man, she can't be sick. That's how I feel about my higher power. You get what I'm saying? I used to feel like I get away with a lot of shit all the time, you know, and he know that I know that I'm not perfect, still being worked on.
Yeah.
But I needed that higher power to look over me when I'm outside of them doors because I was ratchet. I was hell on wheels, you know, and I was with whatever my homies was with, I was with, you know, and it took me to go through what I went through to learn that shit don't mean nothing at the end of the day.
Yeah, no.
Everybody gets buried in that same grave. It's gonna be the same size.
That's true. Yeah.
Later, yeah.
You get this one life, so don't spend it fucking up, you know. Yeah.
Right.
And thank God we got cannabis in this life, boys, because goddamn, it helps, doesn't it?
Oh man.
So much.
I think every single one of us would be still in prison or psych ward or something if this shit didn't.
As ironic as it is, Bud has probably saved all of us from going to jail.
I don't understand why they don't understand that. Why is it still not legal?
They do,
across
bro.
the board?
They understand it. It's money. They
It's
know.
the money. There you go.
You can't. The science is out there. It's there.
Right.
There. You could Google a journal written by a scientist right now about how cannabis.
Thousands.
Yeah. And it's still
of examples.
It's still as dangerous as heroin, according to the government. I've had family members die from heroin. Let me tell you, this isn't as bad.
Fuck off.
Like,
Right.
It's yeah. Don't get me started.
So look, I wrote down because I don't want to keep you. I know it's Mother's Day, but I wrote down some questions here just to kind of rapid fire at you towards the end of this interview. It's been great, by the way, so far.
Yeah. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, appreciate it. And C Money and JB, if you got any follow-up opportunities, by all means, just jump in. But just a feyou things that I feel like, you should always ask, hip hop artists. So stop me or just answer however you want. You ready?
Right.
Here we go. And all right, here we go. Who's your favorite rapper? Like your inspiration?
Well, the inspiration I would first and foremost say came from Biggie.
Okay.
Because I'm from Brooklyn. I'm born in Brooklyn, but raised in North Carolina.
What part of Brooklyn?
Brooklyn, New York, Kings County, Troy Avenue.
Troy Avenue. Bro, I was born in Kings County, man.
I would definitely say Biggie. Biggie. Well, I can't not say Jay-Z.
Sure.
Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. That's the era I come from.
Thanks. And you can tell. I mean, for Southern, you don't listen to your music and say, "Oh, that's just Southern rap." That's not.
Right.
It's not trap. You can't define it as trap music.
Right.
So there, man, and there's substance there. Okay, so who do you think is the most overrated rapper right now? Like successful, just not as good as everybody thinks they are.
Tekashi?
I can't even say. I can't even say him because I like the little dude.
No, yeah, I'm fucking with you. I'm just.
I like, but I really can't even say that an artist is overrated, man, because that man could have prayed on it and it came the way it came. So however he got it, that's how he got it. It came out the mud, Yeah, I really can't answer that one.
Tekashi 6ix9ine, he looked like he just came out the mud and looking fresh, bro.
They get it. That's just how they get it,
Yeah. All right, cool. I can respect that. All right, here we go. Who do you think is the most slept on artist?
Okay, now I have several of those, but just not to have to go down a whole list. I was just having a conversation. I would say lyrically, Big Sean is one of the ones slept on around this way.
Okay.
Like, I think Holmes' wordplay is crazy. Like, he one of my personal, people that I literally just had this conversation. Maybe it was because the song was on. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here in front like I ride the Big Sean, but the songs I've heard and the albums I have heard, I'm like, damn, like,
Yeah.
You know, I don't think they can really say. Yeah.
He's not bad at all. And you know, you that's what people do when they smoke, they chat, they talk, you know, they politics. So yeah, I can see that. All right, cool. All right, so what's the hardest part of your job? What do you, if there's just one thing you could do without, what is it?
Well, for me right now, I would say the hardest part, and maybe I may be just giving it too much energy, is formatting the formula for an outstanding team. And in your business, you know what it takes to run your business and what it takes to be a team. So you can pretty much see what I mean. Just everybody being on the same page, you know, like making this thing work as a team. You know, I want to be able to just focus on the craft. That's making the music and whatever else, you know, but having to do his job, you know, it becomes a headache sometimes.
Almost impossible.
Yeah,
it is impossible.
The harder too, right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's see. What are the qualities you look for in talent? Like when you look at somebody that you want to work with, what are you looking for?
Wordplay, how he ride the beat, stage performance, and not just stage performance. Sometimes as an artist, when you in that studio and y'all putting together that track, you can tell how he look at you and be giving it to you, like body language, interaction.
Energy, yeah.
So yeah, all in a whole Dragon Ball Z nutshell.
yeah, totally.
You like the Japanese culture, anime and all that?
Yes.
Yo, One Punch Man, Satayama, bro. Come on.
I was just playing.
Love Satayama.
And all that. Yeah.
Right.
Love it. Awesome. What else we got here? Talk to me about you say you got 6 kids, right?
Right.
Home life versus work life. I mean, how do you manage the two? I mean, you know, it takes balance, right?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I'm a Libra, man, and balance is the number one thing that what balance out our life. But when that scale is unbalanced, it get hard. You know, just being honest, man. There is no way, and this for whoever may see this, who may be going through the same thing. When you up and coming and you trying to get it going, there is no way to balance out what you're trying to do and your kids. Only thing I would suggest you do is be honest and let them know what it is you're trying to do. And, you know, because there is no way. You know, sometimes you're going to feel like, damn, I just did all this shit and I done missed this birthday party or this Christmas, like, and then you pissed because you feel like for that moment, it didn't work out, but you don't even know whole time you were setting up for the future. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So yeah, I don't want to misconstrue or misdirect anyone who do have kids who's up and coming. Yeah, that shit hard. There's no way to balance it out. Let's just pray for understanding and that they understand what you're trying to do. If you have younger kids, it's a little easier because they're younger. But when you have older kids, you got to really break it down and you just got to have a support system all the way around the board. You know, from your jit all the way up to your loved ones, your wifey, your friends, your family. Everybody got to be supportive. You know what I'm saying? But on the flip side, while you out there and they being supportive, don't be out there bullshit. Like they have to support
wasting it, yeah.
Right. Be wasting no support.
I give you props, man, and my co-hosts too are all parents and families, and nowadays with technology and social media, there's constant influence from the outside world just trying to corrupt, you know what I'm saying? And to keep everyone sheltered and safe from what they shouldn't see, I can't imagine that job. So, fuck that.
It's real.
Yeah.
You never know what to expect when you got kids, put it like that. Every day gonna be different.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Especially when we got one of these stupid things, bro. Especially.
I'm telling you.
Here's one of my. I got 2 more for you, and then I'll leave it for anybody else, and I'll let you get on with your day, sir. When do you know you've made it? Define success for Blac Lou Caine.
Me personally, I done seen it. I done foreseen it so many times. I made it when I'm able to take care of my loved ones, and we ain't stressing about the things we stress for all our life. When I can come back to where I come from and help out. You know what I'm saying? When I can look back and really see where I've come from. Only you know where you come from. You know what I'm saying? Only you know what you've been through. You know what I'm saying? And when I can really sit on my balcony one day, or through the Lord's grace, wherever I may be sitting at, and I can sit out there and see my kids playing, my family enjoying themselves, I feel like that's going to be how it goes down. That's going to be the moment where I be at. It's going to be that type of set. I'm going to be sitting watching my kids and my family play, man. I lie to you not. I've seen that shit so many times. I'm going to be sitting. I'm going to be staring out there, man. And, hey, I may even drop a damn tip because I foreseen this, and I'm just waiting for that moment.
Takes that work. We talk about
I know.
imagine that to actually to see that and keep working towards it. It's so.
So I'm gonna tell you, man. Look, I don't want to go out spiritual and deep. You got to see it first. If you don't see it, then you treadmilling. You got to go ahead and foresee it. Go ahead and see them thousands in the crowd chanting your name, cell phone lights. See the mansion, see the finer things, see you taking care of people, see you being wealthy, see you being healthy. If you don't see it, if self don't believe, then you're going to be cheating self the whole time. You playing hooky with self the whole time. That's the key.
Lying to yourself.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It does make sense. Like if you were to die, let's say, and this is a segue to my question that I asked, the last question I asked all our guests, and then I'll shut up. Because people, I don't know, man. I feel like once you go, it's easy to say, "Oh, I don't care. I'm going to be dead, so I don't care what people think, say, or do." At least, I had fun. But if you don't, like you said, help people, make sure your family's good, they're having fun with each other. Like I hear the background noise when you logged on. Everyone's having fun. You got a nice house, nice weather. It's Sunday, Mother's Day, But that's this is why I like asking this question. So, if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say to you when you arrive at the gate? And the question is because it's a synopsis of your entire life from
Well, being that I'm a spiritual man, Bible right here beside my bed as we speak, man. And just me having the personality that I have, I could just see me walking up and, man, I already know, man. When I
already know. You ain't gotta tell me.
Right, I already know, man. But I appreciate it. I don't even know why I'm here right now. Like I'm just being honest with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's so many times, man. I was just telling my son, you can hear that gangster music, but to actually be ducking down behind a car, hearing bullets shoo, shoo, by you, and 10 seconds ago you was about that life. Now this is going on. You're like, oh man, you want your mama? You ready to go home? You know what I'm saying? Or high speed chases and you damn near lose your life. That same screwdriver you stole the car with, from the impact of the car done stabbed you in the ass and you can barely run. You know what I'm saying? That female that you was trying to show off in front of in the back seat with her forehead busted open, she's no longer a red bone. She's literally a red bone from the blood on her face. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm going to tell you one thing, man, and it was my manager, man. Shout out Drew, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Scumbag, He told me one thing, man, and I can't forget it. And that's why before I even pass it on, I make sure I let them know that, he broke it down to me. And he told me something like, what if you died? And it was what you asked, C-Money, to make me go back to this. He said, what if you died and while you laying on your dying bed, after you're already dead and gone, all those thoughts that you had thought of, all those dreams that you never brought to life, they all standing right there beside your bed. That baseball player, that guitar player, that rap star. What if all of those dreams are standing behind your bed, beside your bed? You gone, but they upset with you. Why didn't you bring me to life?
Sure.
Why did you let this happen? Imagine hearing all these things that we ever thought of about doing.
All these regrets.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, when he told me that, I was like, damn, I would have a lot of ghosts beside my bed. I
hear
would
that,
be dead to
man.
rest in peace.
I forgot the exact quote, but the quote is, a man that lived a life without regret better have lived no life at all. That's a scary one, but that's a great answer, man. It's a great answer.
All right, so I'll leave you with this, man. Lad, words to live by. If you got a quote or something, words that you live by, that you want other people to, or that you would recommend other people live by, what is it?
One thing, and I think you'll get further in life. Remain humble, stay prayed up. And before both of those things I just said, put God first. You know, just put God first. Whoever you may pray to, whoever your higher power is, put God first, remain humble, pray every day as much as possible. Because like the way things is going right now, I think everybody right now is experiencing an eye-opener. Shit can change in life. Things can happen that we ain't never experienced before. Man, you gotta stay prayed up. And you know, once you get that thing that you prayed for, don't act like you forgot where you came from, because it can be taken right back from you by not remaining humble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
I've been through it. I've been up, been down.
My man knows.
Man.
Listen, I don't got a question. I don't have any question at all. I just want to say thank you for coming, bro. It was an absolute pleasure. Great interview. I'm a fan already. Your music is dope, like for real. I wasn't kidding that when you're in North Carolina, you're in the middle. You got like best of both worlds in your music.
Right. I appreciate that, man. I do.
Blessings to you, man, and good luck with everything. And you're always welcome.
Charlie, I appreciate y'all. Frank, JB, C-Money, appreciate y'all all, man.
Yeah, bro, welcome. We'd love to have you back.
Talking to you again. Hey, look, we can set this up again when the tape drop, man. Out the gate, on the way, 820 swoop. We can make this happen again, you know?
Sure.
Yeah, man. Just let us know. DM us. We'll do it. Absolutely.
All right. Good talking to you.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Later, bro. Thank you. Take it easy, bro.
Yeah. Keep rest. Bust down, keep rest. Truckload on the way back.
It's 40, got kickback, gas bags, six pack, that good weed, jet lag. Won't ever settle for setbacks. Know a little bitch, think I'm good head. Won't be surprised if a leg spread. All my niggas, we got street cred. For the love of money, we want nothing else. Count up, that real, that profit. I like the way I clean up. Airplane, too fly. Wait, what? Huh? Bitch, no, you're not top of the list. It was only one night and I quit. I stayed 10 toes down for my click. Middle finger to a bitch. Been roll like the jeans I'm in. Rolling roll, counting Benjamins. Bang roll, no 20s. Glock 9 with extended. 10 toes from them trenches.
Wait, whoa, hold up. What's that? 40 got no kickback. Jet made big play, big racks. Jet rolled up a big bag. Gas back, big sacks. Truckload on the way back. Bust down, get racks. Yeah. Keep racks. Keep racks. Keep racks. Bust down, keep racks. Truckload on the way back. Big bang, bust down. They left a whole lot of extras. Stupid big man, cause I left. These niggas broke playing catch up. I triple the green, then double the letters. You nigga don't know what to tell us. We moving low key, my niggas some fella can't let the phone know what we selling. Away, whoa, Glock in my pocket exposed. I know that you play with your nose. This shit that we having that blow. Little nigga won't hit like a coach. Won't they when I post on a poach? Say nigga, you smoke all the roach. Now I make that play like a coach. You jump in the street, baby on your toes. Don't clutch on that strap in that fold. My nigga down bad, start stepping that code. That shit fucking with me the most. Ain't got me nobody behind it, can't close. See this ain't nigga be swinging that pole. I'm in my bad nigga, that for sure. I really won't have it, start swinging that dope. Wait, whoa, hold up. What's that? 40